Merlot's a snack!
Hello everyone, it is Jordan from the Animal Channel, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys some things to look for when you're choosing your first pet corn snake. Alright, so I have Blizzard, my snow corn snake here, and basically when you're kind of looking at getting a snake, you're going to want to look around in a few places. You don't want to just go to the store and pick the first one that you see. You kind of want to get an idea of what you want, and I know you're going to be really excited because you're getting a new snake, especially if it's your first one. But try not to rush it if you can. Try to look around, see what kind of paint jobs you like, what patterns you like, prices that, like how much you can spend on it. Because don't forget, it's not just the snake you buy, you need to buy all of those supplies for it, including the home and everything. So you want to make sure that you have enough money for that, so that might determine how expensive of a type of corn snake you can get. And the best place I'd probably say to get your first corn snake would be at a reptile expo, because there are breeders there so you can find out. You always want to make sure when it was born so you know how old it is and if they know what they're talking about. You want to know how often it eats, when the last time it ate, what size mouse it's eating, what its sort of feeding schedule is, stuff like that. And then you want to know if it's how many times it's shed since it's hatched, because if it hasn't shed yet, then it's probably not ready to go home, because usually right when they hatch they should shed within a few days. Then you start feeding them, and then you can sell them. So you want to make sure that the person you're going to buy them from knows what they're talking about and that they're reliable. And what you also want to do too is make sure that you have a number to call them back in case anything goes wrong. So you want to sort of stay in touch with them, and then you can kind of show them how well the snake's doing if you have any questions. The person you're getting it from should be willing to do that. They shouldn't just kind of give you the snake, not tell you anything about it, and then never talk to you again. You kind of want to keep in touch, and it's just kind of a nice way so that they know that the snake's in good hands, and so that you know that you bought a snake from someone who's reliable and who can help you out if you need any help. So when I got Blizzard, it was about 2 years ago. I was 14, and I was so excited that I just went to the pet store and I just picked the first snake that I saw, and I didn't really think about it at all until a few months later. I'm like, darn it, I could have picked any type of corn snake, or snake for that matter, but I just chose the first one that I saw because I was so excited. Now, don't get me wrong, I really do like Blizzard and Merlot as well. I'm going to pull her out in a little bit here, but I mean, if I could have chose anything else, I probably would have waited till Reptile Expo or something, or ordered something from Reptile place on the, I don't know, you know what I mean, like BHB Reptile or something like that. I probably would have ordered one or checked out some other stores or the Reptile Expo, because I could have picked whatever I wanted and I had enough money to do so, saved up. So the point that I'm trying to get here is, yes, I am really happy with Blizzard. You can tell she's a really good snake. She's very pretty. She is a double trait sort of thing, I guess you could say, since she's a snow, so she's, yeah. I don't want to go into detail about that, but anyways, my point is, don't rush it. Look around for a little bit. Don't pick the first thing that comes to your attention, and just try to be patient and look around a little bit before. Now here's Merlot, my ultra mild blood red corn snake, and with her, I got her a year ago, and I was told that I could get a second snake probably about exactly a year ago, and this time I was smart. I looked online at a whole bunch of pictures. I looked at what I wanted to get. I knew I wanted to get something different than Blizzard, because Blizzard was white, so I didn't want to get anything else that was sort of white. So I got red, which was pretty cool, and I talked with local breeders to see what they had, and I looked at pictures and everything, and I got in contact with someone who sent me some pictures of Merlot. And since she's an ultra mild blood red, she has a couple more genes than just the normal blood red, and she's really pretty, especially when she's a baby. She looks less like a normal and more like an albino, and then she's going to be the nice, dark, solid red when she's older. So I thought that was something really cool, because I was looking at a lot of things, and my first choice was going to be a Tessera. If you haven't seen any of those, you got to check them out. They're beautiful, but unfortunately I couldn't find them anywhere, so I just decided to go with the ultra mild blood red. And I really like the idea of the blood red too, because since their pattern is normal at first, but then they go to a solid color when they're older, I thought it'd be really neat to see sort of the change in the pattern and the color, and it was just a really neat idea, and it's like a red snake, so it's pretty cool. So now some of the physical things too you want to look for when you first get your snake is to make sure that they look healthy. So you don't want to see their spine at all. You want to make sure that they look like they've been fed. You want to make sure that they don't have any, like, their full tails there. You want to make sure that they don't have any like skin lacerations, I guess, or any scale rot. So like make sure that you look all down their belly as well, just to make sure that everything looks fine, and you know, make sure that they don't have any shed skin over their eye caps or anything like that, just because that could be a sign of somebody who's not really taking care of the snake too well. So you don't want to buy a snake from someone who doesn't really take care of their own animals, and let alone they're selling their babies, so that might be a little bit shady. So I want to make sure that the snake looks healthy, is in good health, and like I said earlier, make sure that you find out all the information about the snake, when it eats, how often, what it's eating, last time it ate, shed, all that good stuff, just so that you have a good idea of the snake and the people that you're getting them from, kind of build a little bit of trust there. And I think that is actually about all I have to say. If I forgot anything, or if there's anything you guys want to add, please leave a comment in the comment section below. It'll help out all these other people who are looking to grab their first pet corn snake. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Please like, favorite, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all in the next video. See you later.